Hi friends, happy Monday. This week on Wednesday, it is going to be Earth Day. That means that this week I'm going to be teaching you what Earth Day is and all of the different ways you can protect the Earth. Today, I am going to be reading you a story called Earth Day Every Day. After the story, we are going to review things that we can do that are good for the Earth. Are you ready to get started? Let's go! Earth Day Every Day by Lisa Bullard and illustrated by Zhao Xin. Chapter 1. What a mess! My name's Trina. I'm an Earthling. I live here on planet Earth. So do trees and bees and manatees. Unless you're from Mars, you're an Earthling too. People don't always take good care of our Earth home. We do things that hurt the Earth. We make the air dirty. We throw away too much. We waste power. Mom says people should clean up their own messes. Earthlings made this Earth mess, so we Earthlings should fix it. It's a job for everyone. Chapter 2. Miss Bigmouth. My brother calls me Miss Bigmouth, so I used my mouth to help the Earth. Last week, I asked everyone I know to plan something for Earth Day. Today was finally the big day. Earth Day happens once a year on April 22nd. On that day, people everywhere remember to help the Earth. Earth Day also reminds us to take care of Earth all year long. My teacher taught my class how to plant trees. Everyone got to help. Someday our trees will grow to be much taller than we are. They'll make good homes for birds. You can also plant special gardens to feed bees and butterflies, and trees and plants aren't just helpful to animals, they also clean the air we all breathe. My friends formed an Earth Day club. We had our first meeting at lunch. Earth's problems mean problems for animals too. Even my favorite tigers are having trouble, so our club decided to save money to help animals. People have formed many groups to help animals in trouble. The groups find ways to protect animals and the places they live. They study the animals to figure out new ways to help them. You can learn more about these groups on the internet. Ask your teacher or a parent to help you look. Chapter 3. My Family's Earth Day. My family and neighbors had an Earth Day trade. Everybody brought stuff they don't need anymore. We traded for things we wanted. Mom wouldn't let me trade my brother, so I traded an old puzzle for a soccer ball. It's better for the Earth when we reuse old things. Reuse means to use something again. Then it doesn't end up in the trash. You also don't need to buy new things. Trading and reusing helps the Earth. Now my family is having a special Earth night. We turned off the TV and the computer. That way we don't use as much power. Instead, we're playing board games, and my dog Daisy and I are winning. Using power can make the air dirty, so turn off lights and machines whenever you can. Play outside instead of playing video games. Saving power helps save the Earth. Maybe you can use your big mouth too? Together, we can talk to everyone about helping the Earth. We'll ask people to make it Earth Day every day. Then we can all find other ways to save the Earth tomorrow. What did you think about this story? Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, a thumbs down if it wasn't your favorite, or a sideways thumb if you thought it was okay. Can you recall 3 things that Trina did to help the Earth? Great! Now let's look at this worksheet and see if you can name some things that might be good for the Earth. At the bottom of this worksheet are pictures. Some of them are good for the earth and some of them are not. It's going to be your job to figure out which ones are good and which ones aren't. And then normally in the classroom, we would cut these pictures out and put them in the box in the middle. But for this activity, we're going to do it together. And then I created another paper that's on Google Classroom for you to do on your own. Are you ready to get started? Let's check it out. The first one is the word carpool. Carpool means that you and a group of people are together in the car going to the same place, and not you and a whole bunch of people taking your own cars with you. Do you think that everybody sharing a car together is probably better for the earth or worse for the earth than if you took all of your own cars by yourself? If you said that carpooling was better, you were right. This one would go in one of our rectangles. How about picking up trash? Is picking up trash better for the earth or worse for the earth? You got it. It's better. So that one would also go in another rectangle. How about fire? This one's a little bit tricky, but I want you to imagine making a fire and throwing things in it. Lots of different things. Plastic, wood, paper. All of those things that you're burning are creating a lot of smoke. And do you think that all of that smoke is good for the earth? No, it's not. So this one we're actually going to leave right where it's at. How about recycling? We did that in our classroom a bunch. Yep, recycling is good for the earth. That would go in one of our rectangles. And what about donating your clothes? That means you're giving your clothes to other people that might need it. Do you think that's good for the earth? Yes, it is. That would go in another one of our rectangles. And hanging your laundry to dry. That would be you taking your clothes outside and hanging them on a long string or rope and having the air dry them instead of using your big dryer that you might have in your house. Do you think that would be better for the earth? Yeah, it definitely would be. So that one would go in a rectangle. And how about a volcano erupting? Would that be good for the earth? Probably not. So that one would stay there. And how about turning off the lights, not using a whole bunch of power at your house? Yep, that would be good for the earth. That would go in our last rectangle. Great job reviewing that with me. Before we go though, let's review one more time what Earth Day is all about. Remember that Earth Day is a day we celebrate just one time a year, our planet and keeping it healthy and clean. Okay? We also learned about new ways to protect the earth, new things that we can do to make sure that it stays healthy so that we can live here for our whole entire lives, because we only get one planet, and that's the planet Earth. Great job, friends. Don't forget to do the worksheet we practiced together on your own. I've attached it to Google Classroom as an assignment. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.